Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to PlateUp. I'm playing on 1.0.5 branch, and there's been some changes, which is why I want to do pizza run with a map that I've used before, the chicken map. I'm not a big fan of the larger maps, but I'd like to get a better handle on using a larger map playing solo. So we're going to get started, and we're going to have... Let's get our normal setup here. I have the phone turned to parcel, so you have to open it before you start the day. And here, typically, I'll run with all three tables. Just something quite simple like this. In the phone, we can actually put, we can actually put the phone. I think we're actually not going to leave it there, by the way. We'll move it. But pizza has gotten a bit of a nerf for this update because pizza was giving out way too much money. It was very lucrative to do pizzas. So, we are going to change that up, and we're going to have, I think we're going to have the, I can't have it, this has to be like this, and then this one can go like that. And then, I don't like how this is so far away from the dishes, but I think it'll work for now. And what I want to do is put this over here and put a counter here, and then we just got to swap this chair around. They're all pointing a decent way. I can reach all these no problem. I can put pizzas kind of everywhere. I can even put the sauce and the cheese here. Let's see, we'll put the phone down here because I have 5 customers in the beginning part of the day, so I could call not everybody, but I could call a lot of people at the start. And I think I'm going to put the pizzas. It's a good question. Do I put the pizzas down here? Or do I actually put them somewhere like here? I'm not a huge fan of doing it like this to have a bit of a back and forth, but I think for this map, it'll work okay, at least to start. I can still put the oven here. I can have the cheese and this can go here. I think this is going to be fine because you can assemble the pizzas in the oven. There we go. I think that is going to be fine. And then we have this, and we also need the oil counter, of course. So I think we'll put the oil counter here, and then this counter we can just store over here. Okay, so we'll see how this works. The idea is, oh, I need the flour. Whoops, I guess that's not going to work, is it? I need the flour too. There we go. Okay, so the flour can go here. This is fine, I think. So we'll grab the flour. Might be a bit of running around. We may change this up a little bit based on how the table's set up. But the idea is to get two going. You can put them here to cut from. Again, we have 5 customers, so we'll need 2 pizzas. And yeah, let's get started here. Gotta do that. You gotta wipe the dough ball. You tap it on this, and you have to double chop this, obviously, to get that. And you can assemble everything, like I said, right in the oven itself. I'm just gonna call everybody in, and I will need another pizza, so I might as well make it. Yeah, I may change this setup a little bit. I don't really care for it, if I'm honest with you. Alrighty. And let's start portioning pizza. This is going to end. I mean, eventually we'll get combiners, and that's kind of the goal here. We also only have 4 plates, because the starter plates only come with 4 plates. So you have to always, at least for the beginning part, you have to, I guess I could even serve from here, really. Something like that. There we go. And that's the last of the day. Clean this little mess. Doesn't really matter. I think this is fine. I want to try to get some automation going. Even just a combiner to start. We only have 34 coins. Because remember, pizza only brings in 5 per slice now. You get a little bit of a bonus from the customer bonus. Or, excuse me, the lack of player bonus, I guess you would say. Let's see if we get something good. Research desk is nice. And then, ooh, another blueprint cabinet. So we can't afford both. But I think what we'll do is we'll make this the... I'm going to buy this. This can be the research room. So I want to update the research desk in here. And then I think the next thing I want to do... So we didn't get plates. Plates is something that I want to try to get as well. I think a sink would be better. If we can get some sort of a better sink, I think that would be helpful. Maybe we'll actually just put this here, just so it's out of the way. Not a big deal, regardless. So we're going to do something like that. So next round, hopefully we make enough coins. We need to make... We only need 17 coins. So we need four more customers for what I'm trying to do here. And I think I want to actually put the flour. It just seems like a long, far place to walk to have it down here. But you know what? I think for now it's going to be fine. Because again, we only need 2 pies again. And if I get another sink, I could do the oil in the sink trick where you take the flour and you double tap it. Alternatively, you could knead it, of course. So let's just I want to get 2 made because that's all we're going to need because we only have 5 customers again. Oh, missed that one. And there we go. Get these 2 served, or at least get one of them served. Serve these guys, and then we're just gonna call everybody else to get a little bit of extra coins. There we go. Because we'll need this one. Doesn't really matter how I pull from it. I'm gonna get the dishes done, of course. Alright, that's gonna go there, that's gonna go here, and I should only have 1 more customer coming in, so these dishes I can leave alone. This anonymous is gonna eat, and I'm gonna stand, actually I'm gonna change real quick, I'm gonna do it now. To change the parcels to drop inside, so I don't have to keep going outside to get them at this point, because there's no real need. So hopefully we get a research desk. I mean, we have the one stored, so if we end up not getting one, then we'll just save something else. Ooh, here we go. Okay, now I can afford both of these, thankfully. So we're just gonna put this over here. So I might actually have to leave the phone somewhere else now. Which, again, isn't a huge deal, to be honest with you. I can just leave it here. So, I want to buy this. I'm going to buy the research desk for 40. I want to buy the blueprint cabinet for 20. And then tomorrow, hopefully, this will turn into a blueprint desk. And this is a sink. And I think I actually want to do a hob. And the main reason is because I like cooking on a hob, and if we eventually get to having some sort of automation, a safety hob is where we'll be at. So 6 customers again, so same as before in terms of how many pizzas we need. Get these 2 made. I got to make sure I don't forget to do my research because I have a tendency to forget that sometimes, and that's not a good thing. All right, this is going to go here. This can go in here. And whatever sink we can upgrade to would be good as well, because then we can use the sink trick. You're going to go here. You're going to turn. There we go. Get those served. Actually, I'm going to do the research right now, actually, because I only have 2 more customers coming in after this group, and I don't want to forget. So we got a safety hob. That's great. Let's see. What sink are we going to get? We're going to get looks like I'm not sure if I think it's a soaking sink. And then we get a copy desk. So it goes CBD, so copy will turn into a blueprint. So we know we're getting a blueprint desk like in another day from now. All right. Actually, we should have 1 more I can call him. Yeah, I think there's only 1 more coming in because it said 6 people. Yep, that's the 6th one right there. Alrighty, so we're doing okay in the sense of, excuse me. So we have our safety hob, which is what I want. This I think is a soaking sink because wash basin has a shorter word. Wash is shorter than soaking, and it looks like it's a long word there. Let's see what card we get. So we have mashed. So I want to go. I don't know if the goal is to automate the pizza. I don't want to deal with sides. I think we're going to go with advertising. So it'll bump us up to 1. I mean, obviously, once we get to day 15, we'll have a lot more customers. So I have 58 coins, which means I can't buy... Actually, I can buy the soaking sink, which I think I want to buy the soaking sink. And we'll put the regular sink... I may just rearrange a little bit here to a more common... set up for myself. I almost think I actually have too many countertops. I think I have too many because I don't actually need all of these. So let's just push some of these away. I want to think about how I want to set this. Cause I can put a pizza there. I want to have this is like right this. So this will be the pizza slot, and then this has to be here. So this can actually go here. This can go here. This can go here. It's a bit of a runaround. Let's see what else we got in here. Sorry, so I want to put another hob in here. So we got a soaking sink. Actually, you know what? I don't want another hob because I have a safety hub. I want to see if we can get another soaking sink. 'Cause I love the soaking sinks. Myself, I really like them. So this is a bit kind of, it still isn't ideal. But I have an extra counter there now because, yeah, so I can do it like that. Because this one here, I'll show you the trick. If you put the oil inside the sink, you can grab your flour and you can double tap, doot doot, and it'll turn it into dough and turn it into your crust. And you can just slap that here, chop here, chop here. I can have one pizza sitting here. And then maybe I could even probably do something like this. Seems a bit kind of counterintuitive, but I think this will work just fine. I'm not too worried about it because I think, mind you, I think it will be okay. And because I'm only running 7 customers, so I only need to make 2 pizzas. So I can make them right now. Research is good, so copy will upgrade. This won't upgrade to anything, so that's safe staying there. The sink, another soaking sink for me would be ideal. Excuse me, because I love the soaking sinks, especially running solo like this. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So the first thing we're gonna do is pop this in here, grab that, double tap that, and then do something like this. Put that in here, and then while this one's that, doop doop, and I can actually get this one prepared right on here, something like that. Get this made because we're only going to need 2 pizzas. That's one good thing about pizza is you know how many you're going to need based on how many customers you have. If this has more than 8 customers, well then I obviously need to have more than 2 pies made. Now so the soaking sink is good, except it is a bit slow, and I can't use this sink. But you know what? I can use this sink now to do dishes. And I'm going to call everybody else. I think. That's going to go there. This one's going to go like this, and then this one can go. That's why having 2 or 3 soaking sinks is ideal. Actually, I want to do my research because they're going to sit down at one of those tables. Now I have to go over there and take their order, obviously. So I got to be a little careful that way. That looks like that's hard to tell. I think that is the actual wash basin. Now the question is, well, do we want a wash basin now? And the answer is, I don't know. If I'm honest with you, I really don't know if we want a wash basin. I'm just going to call everybody else in because why not? I think there should only be 1 more coming in, or a group of 2. Yeah, group of 2. Or are they single? No, okay, single orders. That's fine. Right, because there's 7 and we have 2 pies made. And there we go. Now, because that's a wash basin, I'll have to think about that for a second if I want to buy it. Because it is, actually I won't be able to afford it anyway. And that's because of the cost. See what we get. Oh, so we got the plates now. So I think I'm going to buy the plates. Yeah, I'm going to buy the plates, and I'm going to buy... So I spent that money on the wash basin. I mean, granted, it was only 20 coins, so it's not like it cost tons of money. But I'm going to recycle... Well, not recycle. I'm going to keep it back there, because maybe we'll get into some sort of automation. Oh, that's right. I can't buy both. I can't buy both. Shoot. I really want this, excuse me, more than anything at the moment. So that's going to go, I think, right here. That way I can run down to it if I need to. So, yeah, I got to keep using the soaking sink, which is fine. And let's see, what do we want to try to upgrade? So we have this here. Yeah, we can't afford this. Obviously, we can't afford. Wellies, I don't want. I could try to re-roll for something, but I don't think that's necessary at this point. Then again, if I'm going to save up for the wash basin, maybe another dining table. We can end up getting the table that gives us more money. And if that's the case, I'm going to move this one because I don't want this to upgrade to because the wash basin will upgrade to a dishwasher. And I don't think I want a dishwasher because they cost too much. If you have 2 dishwashers in some sort of unloading mechanism, that is helpful. But for this, no. And what I'm looking for here, first off, I would think would be a portioner. I think that's what I'm going for first. 8 customers, so it's exactly 2 pies. This is going to be a bit tricky, having to run all the way down there to tap something, but I think we'll be okay. Whoops, that's a little mess up there. Tap, tap. I just have to keep an eye on where things are. Do a little bit of this. Research desk. I think I want that. I'm going to take it. I know it's very early for that. And I don't know if I should have taken it this early, but I did. Naturally, I did. Because I am looking for a combiner, of course, like I said. But I also want to have the ability to get more research desks. Or more blueprint desks, I should say, instead. Because currently, I don't have a means to get that. So what I want to do is I want to do my research now. It's only one upgrade is for a dining table, so the one with more money would be nice. Would be the fancy one, which that one is. So we should be good to go that way. And what I want to do is I want to call everybody else because there's no need not to at this point. I don't even need to wash that. That's going to go there. This one's going to go here. I don't think I even need to do dishes. Oops. Nope, no dishes, because these are the last two. Okay, good. Good day. I'm going to stand... I think I'm just going to stand in this little building here. This little room, I should say. Not building. Alrighty, so we're at the stage... I like to go exclusive, because exclusive does give you the more money. Now, unfortunately, we don't have 100 coins. So, even if we get a statue, we can't afford it. I'm not a big decorator here. I want to see what we get. Globes... That's not bad, a 60. Now, do we have anything that's worth... I don't think anything's worth 20 anymore. So we could buy a globe and then save... Let's see what else we got. A statue. Oh, there's the research. Okay. So here's the dilemma. I want to save the research desk. I have to buy one of these things. This is the... Is this the fancy tablecloth? So this gives 50% more. I think this is worth the purchase. And then I'll store this in here, and we'll just ignore the decorations for today because we just can't afford it. Again, because pizza has gotten in this update 1.0.5, pizza has gotten a nerf to it because it used to bring in 8 or 10 per dish or per serving, and that's like between 25 and 40 per pie, and that's way too much in my opinion. So that was changed. So this is definitely the it gives 50% more money, so that's a no-brainer to buy that, in my opinion. So we're going to push this down to here. Do that to that. Turn this. Swap that. This could even just go like that. It doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, I think that's fine. For now, it's fine. I don't have any other flooring that I really like. Let me see if you do that like that. Okay, so the wash basin's still here. So the only thing we have to upgrade is this. Only one research for today. Because we have a research desk now, I want to try my hardest, excuse me, to wait for a portioner. Because I think a portioner will be very helpful. Especially because this could sit here. And it wouldn't combine, and then if I get another one, I'll be able to move chairs around a bit more, just so it's a bit easier as far as having this set up. I mean, the goal is to automate things in the end, but we're not, obviously we're not quite there yet. Put that in there. Oh, there it is, portioner. I'm going to grab it. Ooh, all right, good. Whew. All right, I wasn't even looking at the blueprint desk. Was not even looking at it, but now since I did... We're good to go. Now, I think I saw that we have... Was it 8 customers or was it 9? Regardless, I want to get 2 pies going. There you go. And this one can just start serving. This is going to be done any second. There we go. Now, mind you, this table here gives more money. So you want to almost try to force people to sit at that table by keeping that table cleared the most. And that's just my little opinion on things. Because if you keep this table cleared the most, people will only sit at this table. And it may seem a bit counterintuitive. But I want that money. And it's a little bit of a hack. Not a hack. It's within the game boundaries, you would say. There's nothing hacking. It's just a bit of a trick, I guess you would say. That means it does mean I only have one table. So that could be a problem in a bit, but I think we're going to be fine with it. That's a bit of a way to force people to sit at the table you want them to, is you leave everything dirty, and that they're forced to sit at only one of the tables. Copy desk. So copy desk isn't bad, but the issue is being able to afford it. Because the copy desk costs $120, as does the discount desk. So it's a bit pricey. I think I'm going to call everybody else in so we get that little bit of extra cash. I think there's only a couple anyway, so we should be fine with this pie here. I'm gonna make them not sit there. I believe this is the last customer. If it is, we're good. So we got a copy desk, and that does mean that the copy desk is going to turn into a blueprint desk because it goes CBD, copy, blueprint, discount, and then it wraps back around to copy again. So it's a good way to remember it. CBD, CBD, CBD. It's not in order of alphabet, that'd be A or B, C, D. But anyway, we have our next card. Now, we're going to call this an episode. Leave in the comments what you think I'm going to choose. Broccoli lowers our customers. We'll bring in more money because it's a side. But high expectations are less patience. So that's not the best card to get. And it also doesn't reduce groups. But then broccoli is a side. And broccoli only has 5 portions. And since we don't have any sort of automated pizza making, I don't know if that's the best choice. So leave in the comments what you think. I want to thank you guys for joining me. And I'll catch you all in the next PlateUp pizza run. Actually, it's called Think Outside the Pizza Box. That's what I'm going to call this series. Think Outside the Pizza Box. And that's a generic name, random name that the game gives you when you load up a game fresh. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next pizza episode.